Welcome to this seminary in the area Staff Development in the Business Coaching Program. My name is Bengt Åkesson and the subject here is team building. Jesus was a really good team builder. He selected different people. He found fishermen, tax collector, people with different backgrounds and experiences. And he built a really strong team of that. And the question is to us, how do we build a strong team? You recognize that your staff have different personalities. Somebody we can call producer, another entrepreneur, a third integrator, a fourth administrator. And you recognize also that the producer is those who do things very quickly and fast, start and stop all the time. Things is happening around these people, but they don't like to discuss things, they don't like to plan. And I'm sure you also can recognize the administrator. Those are good in keeping order, those who can follow all the rules and regulations, those who have good routines for their own work, etc. But on the other side, you sometimes can call them bureaucratical. And we have the entrepreneurs. Maybe you are an entrepreneur yourself. You like to start new things, you like to renew things, never afraid of new ideas. But on the other side, sometimes they need help to go from word to actions. And finally, the integrators, those who have a high social capability, the networkers, those people who don't like conflicts, have a sense of that everybody should feel good in the group, but sometimes also like to talk too much social interaction. So this is 4 different personalities we can recognize and talk about. We can also, I'm sure also that you recognize different drive forces among people. Different things create different motivations with people. Here we have people who want to learn new things. Other people like competition, helping others, have a good life with adventures and create results. So we have both an aspect of different personalities, but also different drive forces. And the question, how can we use these categories when we grow strong teams? Because the question is, how do we grow the team to be stronger? And here we have the coaching. In the coaching, we will see this grow. And we are doing that when we're looking for the different personalities, we are looking for the different talents, we are helping people to find the talents, to develop the talents. We are also looking for the different drive forces. We also try to find good examples, good behaviors, and helping people with self-confidence. So what we're doing is empower people. We are empowering individual people to be the best version of themselves. And when we empower people individually, it also will gain for the whole team. The whole team will be much more mature, because we are seeing also how people are cooperate, how people are showing trust. And also here we will find national leaders. Those who show trust and confidence will also be good leaders for the future. Sometimes we think as a leader that we should be the strong leader, the clear leader, the people who always have answer to all the questions all the time. But when we want the team to grow, we have to think much more in that we should, as a leader, empower other people to grow. So what is the result? What will this lead to when we have this kind of coaching process? Yeah, that will result into we go from a situation where we can say we have a weak team, a low degree of maturity, where you are giving instructions and orders all the time to people what they should do and not should do. You're telling people all the time. But the question is there anything else to look for? Can we look for a situation where people instead are participating in the goals and the values? And that's exactly what happens when we coach people. We come to a higher degree of the maturity where people are more independent, more goal-oriented, and are cooperating in a much higher degree than before. And from that situation, we can go even further to where we have a new leader who take over the coaching process and continuing growing the team. And finally, the fourth step here is when you delegate to a leader, a team leader, and we have, so to say, a delegated situation and fully dedicated situation. So from here, situation of maturity to a strong maturity. And this is a process which not take several weeks or months or maybe years. It's nothing you can do in 1 or 2 weeks. But it's up to us to go from a situation here to another situation that we can see something else, a much higher degree of maturity. So from here we will ask 3 different coaching questions. How mature are your staff just now in skill, cooperation, and take on responsibility? Question number 2. What to start with in training your staff in team building? And question number 3. How could an action plan for building your team look like? Thank you very much and God bless.